今日は、そうですね、ちょっと実況できることになったんですけど、ちょっと、今日の試合のおさらいはする時間が取れないみたいな感じですね。ちょっとね、今ちょうどそうですね、リレーさんも、あれなんだこれなんか変な感じになってんな。リレーさんもちょっと、アップデートで時間かかっちゃってるみたいなんで、自分もそうだったんですけど、よし、これで一応、あれだな。準備はできたかな。とりあえず、あ、いえいえ。なんか、リレーさん、接続も調子悪いみたいで、なかなか厳しそうですね。ちょっとその間にトイレ。よし。よし、ちょっと準備がかかっちゃったんですけど。でもそうですね、ちょっと毎度、なかなかそうなんですけど、なかなかこの10時、11時の時間帯が厳しくて、今後やっぱここら辺でスケジュール立たない場合は、オートパイロットになる可能性もやっぱ出てきちゃうかなってとこなんですよね。うーん。どうしようかな。明日に回した方がいいかな。この感じだと。仮に接続も調子悪いみたいなんで、今日やったら多分途中で落ちちゃったりしたら流すしかないかなってところもあるしな。うん。ああ、そうだ。どうしよっかな。つうかもう後半から2軍の、つうか、そうですね。2軍つうか、これから育てる若い選手を試合に出させた方が良かったかな。こう考えると。つっても、まだクーパーは成長すんのかな一応。最後の試合の前よりもっと先にそれやってればよかったかもしれないけど。うーん。そうなるとあれか。そうだそうだ。あれとかね。バーンズとか。 あそこら辺の人。クーパー29歳だけど、まあ一応スーパースターだから、まだいけんのかな。まあ、とりあえず、ちょっと、あれだな、ディフェンス、あとあれか、この、RT66 か。まあでもいっか、これは。FE も残んないしな。まあ、この選手を、シが、使っちゃうか、ここら辺。とりあえず。で、バーンズと、あ、OK です。まあ、ちょっと、ここら辺を、FS もステーリングにして、まあ、ちょっと若手を、そうだったな。後半も負けが込んできたらこうするべきだったな。ちょっと気づくの遅かったけど。よし、じゃあ、準備が D でさんできたみたいなんで。よし、とりあえず。多いな、2チームとも。まあちょっとね、そうだったな。後半から若い選手使えばよかったか。まあ、いろいろ。そうですね。まあ勉強になりましたね、今季は。しかしグリーンベイ、アトランタ戦とかすごかったですね。ちょっと見たんですけど、あとオーバータイムのルールって、違うんだなと思って、自分も知らなかったですね。さて、まあそうだな、なるべくイーラム、ボエあたり、まあ、あとブラウンか、あたりに、ちょっと取らして、経験値を上げたいかな、とりあえずは。わかんないな、とりあえず、もうみんなフルパッドにしてるから、やばい状態だな。引っかかっちゃった。いきなり引っかかったな。相手、極端に速い人がいるのかどうかちょっと見てなかったな。どうなんだろう。
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
どうだったんだろう。ストロングフレックス。
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. WR
アレンは SPD89 なのに速く感じます。
なるほど。そうか、キーナン・アレン。スピード89なのに、あれなんだ。そんな感じなんですね。アンチか。
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
そうだ、キーナン・アレンいるんだ。
7 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And at his size, he's
フ
a
レ
smaller
ッ
back.
クスワイオフ。
Gotta get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some
あれ、そっ
space.
ちか。
That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
なるほど。
You know, make him make someone miss in the open
あ、や
field.
べ、押しちゃった。まあ、
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Herbert off of play action.
惜しい。
Not sure he saw the linebacker
まあ、
there as that's batted
カットした
down
だ
and
け。いい
incomplete.
ね。
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting
キーナン・アレンってことは、一応あれかな。普通にバランスにした方がいいか、そんなに、あれなのかな。ただ、リレーさん、前回の試合の感じだとほぼパスみたいな感じだったんだよな。まあ、今回そうなのかわからないけど。
And a short gain here down to the 22.
ああ、インジュリーになっちゃった、バーンズが。
stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick, more than a space eater.
早
Just
く
made a
も
great play there.
バーン
Play
ズ
number
だ。
7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to
あ、
throw
間違
here,
っちゃっ
Herbert.
た。よっしゃ。
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
誰だったんだろう。
He's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
ちょっと確かに重い感じがあるな。カクカクしてるというか。
Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying,
カ
hey,
バ
how
ー
about giving me an
ツ、
opportunity?
なんつうか
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the
な。カバー
12
3
yard
か。
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
ちょっ
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the
とい
receivers.
きなりだけど、リーダーもちょっと稼がせたいんで、
Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
It's just a gain of a
つい
couple
て
there
かれ
on
た
the
か。
scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
さてと、まあ、最初はこれで、
To throw is Goff.
ああ、
He'll be hit as he
ちょっと
releases
投げるの
it.
遅かったな。
That'll fall incomplete.
うん。
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's
う
one of
わ
the few things defenses
キックが
how did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice
ずれ
start for
と
them
っ
in this
た
one.。
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a
トラ
first
イ
and
ワイ
10.
フレックス。トライワイフレックスちゅうことは、まあいいや、とりあえずは
Good starting field position as they come up here
こ
first
れで
and
捉え
10 right
て、
at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
なるほどね。な
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain
エ
of
ン
6
プティ
here
ト
on
リオ。
first.
エンプティトリオ
Passing
か。
game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways
キ
for
ーナ
this
ン・ア
team
レン
because
あたりで
you
来
want
ら
to
れ
go
る
short
と
game until they stop it. And if
怖い
they're
っ
not
ちゃ
going to stop
怖い
it, you keep
か
throwing
な。
it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get
お
some
し
of those big shots down.
あー、ダメだ。違うボタン押しちゃった。
Brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
ジェットスイープも多いんですね。ってことは、こっちで捉えた方がいいっていう感じか。
Play action. It's Herbert.
あ、やられた。ふらふらしすぎたな今。まあとりあえずでも多分 S がインターセプトできたのは良かったか。経験値が入ったかね。
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
なんかこれだな、さっきから最初に出ちゃう。
Ready to kick off their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM.
ガンガン来るね。ピンチ。なるほど。まあとりあえずこれ。
On second and 7, goff.
よし、オッケーオッケー。これでいいラムが1000超えてくれるといいんだけどな、トータルで。
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
なんか見えてなかったな。外しょう。外しょうか。カバ3か多分。まあこうでいこうな。おお、すげえな今。ちゃんと言ってた。
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
まあとりあえず
and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler.
And
the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that in.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Herbert. He's a fine cook here in the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Jared Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to add on another lead.
ブリッツでサック。先ほどバウンズ来ましちゃったのかな。
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you get the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
No.
Blitz coming and down he goes. Joey Bosa gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Taylor. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They run on 1st down with Jackson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Z クローズできたな。Z クローズ。
So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And he got half of what he needed there. 2 yards.
セット TV か。どうしようかな。セット T。反則だ。サウダン6。ワイオプトリオ。
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Oh.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a down lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And they'll turn to the power game to try
to get it.
Neighbors, his 6th touchdown of the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
まあ割と後ろに来られるんだな、多分。じゃあ、これでいいか。
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points in one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
噛み合ってんな。操作する人が。
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything
possible
to get you going.
確かに。
Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Goff on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
やっとずれてきたかな。インジュリーしちゃったか。
This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
ああ、そうだ、サジェスチョン、こっから先がないんだよな。確かに。
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they've got it in the red zone now, down about the 19.
一回タイム入れる
It's a
か。
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shelton.
さすがシェルトン。
And they got it inside the 10 at the
いいですね。
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think
ま
about
た怪我し
everything
ちゃ
that's
った。
going on if you're playing defensive
ま
tackle.
あ、そうだよ
You're getting
な。
at least
怪
one
我しちゃう
blocker
よ
across
な。
from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
おう。
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
ゴフ。ゴフでいったな。タイムちょっと余っちゃったか ?43 秒もあるのか。落ちたな。
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
30秒、30か。
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Being chased out left.
追いつかね。
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw again on second down, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffith. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts.
トライオフセット一発来る可能性もあるかな。
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right.
よし、オッケーオッケーオッケー。
Complete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
お、入りそう。
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
It'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. Will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
It'll
be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, efficient, to get the ball to the end zone and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And down he goes, but he takes it up.
調教をつけた感じだな。
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them.
カバーワンできたんだ。
Show that he's got fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, gone. Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that
危ねえ。
wasn't there? Lost
投げ捨てが
a lot of yardage.
微妙にうまく
Good
で
news
きて
that
ない
way is
な。
able to retain possession. That was big for them.
どうも
So they
苦
keep
手
the
だな、
football,
投げ
but
捨て
now
が。
face 2nd and long.
なるほど。まあ、左に寄ってるか多
They'll
分。
try the air now with goff.
よし。イーラム取った。イーラムキャッチ力上がってんな。すごい。いいですね。ついに結構ものになってきたかな、イーラム。
Try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a first down throw. Gone.
投げ捨てができない。失敗したな。まだ練習が必要だな。
line of scrimmage. Throwing on second and long. Goff. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete.
さすがアマリクーパー。混雑してる中でも取れるな。
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
間に合わないか。あ、やっちゃった。やっちゃったな。
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
なんで反則になるそう。
Goff now looking to throw. That's caught by the big tight end TJ Hawkinson. And the tackle going to be made at the
すごい入るかな。
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch.
いいんじゃない。
A few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get it down quickly.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely needed to step up and play a whole lot better.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
まあ積極的にいきますかね。ちょっとまた。
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them.
Now we'll see if they're taking it
マジか。
Broadway. Pass the
まあ疲れてしな、みんな。しょうがない。ってことにしとこう。
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead now is 3 touchdowns at 21.
なってたのか。
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
疲労から OL を剥がせてないのは間違ってないですよ。
ああ、まあやっぱ、そうなんですね。やっぱそうなんだ。まあちょっと強行軍で来ちゃいましたしね。確かに。リレーさん結構ランの反応とかいいよな。すれ違いにはなるけど。シグレタリー、スイフトになってる。スイフトだったらちょっとあれだな。話を違うした方がいいね。
He is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat? And every media report this week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
アクセプト。よし。いいね。そっか、いや、今日の、なんか、見たいな。ラインがどんぐらい動けてないのか見てみたいな。なかなかやっぱちょっと試合中にそこまでまだ見れないっていうかなんだよな。あら、なんでブリッツか多分。 こんな感じね。多分。違うかな。あれずれた。ああ、そっか、今あれか、ランニングバックまで入れちゃわなくてよかったな。だからあんな風に残ってんだ、多分。もうランでくるね、ずっと。まあいいや、ちょっと大胆に行こう。
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
One quarter remains here as the
イレイパッチってことはペイトリオッツのファンなのかな。
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
ペルダーと
On first down, it's Kelly.
タイムアウト。ああ、怪我人か。リークプロ。
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time it's
ああ、そっか、ボタン間違ってんな、これ。また L2 じゃないの知った。
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
55分か。まあでも確かにあれだな、時間がやべえ。ちょっとあれだな、終わった後ランだけでも見たいな。
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So Charles, you talk about this head coach. Let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it?
シークス頑張ってんな。今季で終わりなんだけどすごいな。頑張っとる。ああ、こうなんのか。ああ、なんかホッケンソンのがいけるかなと思ったけど、そうはいかなかった。なるほど。
Back to the air, Goff on 2nd down.
おお。
Open man, he's got him. The tight end Hawkinson.
すごい。
They get 7 out of that.
遅かったな、今パスすんのでも。いやー、時間がどんどん過ぎていくな。
watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
ここに来て右に投げてみるっていう。ああ、ダメだダメだ。危ない。
An incomplete pass on first down that leads to a 2nd and 10.
そうね、これでどう取るか。そう、途中までついてくんだよな、フラットにリレーさんは。んでちゃんと真ん中に戻るんだよね。それが分かってれば確かにああいうのいけるな。なかなか自分の真ん中のエリアを守るって感じだよね。最後まで追わないっていうか。
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
よし、ロスヤードさせた。いいね。
They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
よし、ちょっとリレーさんみたいな動きでラインバッカーはやった感じですね。さて、ここだよな。ここがワイオプト領だからまあ普通にこれでいくか。よっしゃ。惜しかったな今。お、シバーがワンサック。いいね、シバー。まずまず鍛えられたかな。おお、いけいけ、イーラン。
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially if this
R1 だったらね、ここが開くんだよね。R1 じゃないや、カバー3だと。
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding
で、結構リレーさんは左側の人を動かしそうだから、あ、右だ。普通に。ああ、惜しい惜しい。失敗しちゃった。引っかかっちゃった。反発だけど、セーフがこれが決まるんじゃないかな。うん、決まった。よし、イーラムだいぶ、あ、1500必要なのか。ダメか、1500もいいんだ。あ、そうなんだ。1000でいいのかと思ってた。あれキューパーになってる。
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
普通にあれなんだ。これで来んだね。
One receiver to the left is Cooper. Second down and goal. Goff. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
あれ 3TE って何でしょう。まあここはやっぱりシェルトンでか。
It's the fullback, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
アグレッシブに一応しとこうか。そうやって疲労してるけど、ウィングペア。
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And this is Cook with a grab.
やっとボタン操作があれだな。
And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
ここか。
Now going to use the second of their timeouts.
を防ぎたいけども。
Talk over what to do next.
ないでくるかな。ワイオフトリオ。ああ、ダメだ。つうか今日ボタンのランストップのボタン間違ってるな、さっきから。
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell you to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said.
もう終わりだよな。
You gotta go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ah, 違うのか。あ、いいのか。これで、ああ、こうするんだ。これで、あ、こうするんだね。こうやって2にして、タイムを進ませるんだ。この辺があんまよくわかんない。あれフィールドゴール蹴ってきたね。蹴ってくる。
Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
煽りじゃないのか、蹴っちゃったら。まあいいや。とりあえずいいか。まあ切ってこないか、さすがに。はい、お疲れ様でした。まあ、ある程度は新しい人も今日使ってって、ステーリングも活躍できたし、シバーもサック決めれたんで、まあいいですかね、とりあえずは。結構ルーキーの 本来後半もっと彼らを早めに使ってきたかったけど、一応あれだな、見とこう。
And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-14 season. And it's fair to say wholesale changes will be forthcoming in the very near future. That'll do it for us. Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
見たい。でもめっちゃラインの動き見たい。どっかねえかな。ない。ジャスティン・ハーパスばっかだな。これ、あれハーバーとか走ったやつか、これ。まあいいや。なるほど。セベル。あれか。ファンブルコース。ファンブルしたやつを取って走ったんだ、セベルが。もう出てない。ランのあれ欲しいな。本当に。ビューが見たいな。まあ自分で後で動画再生して見ればいいっちゃいいんですけど。これもこっちだもんな。なかった。まあ今季ラストはこんな感じでしたかね。マックスセキュリティ、そうだね。確かクーパーと一緒なんだよな。マックスセキュリティ。まあ。450ヤード。奥田が最後上がったんだ。でももう、奥田か。まあいいや、ゾーン上げちゃったな。パットン。21か。結構入ったな。いやー、これでレギュラーシーズンも終了となりましたね。やっとコーディネーターも育ってきたし、まあ、まずな。まあね、試合自体は結構負けてましたけども、まあいいんじゃないですかね。育つことはそうだった。ブロッキング4、これを上げると、フルバックのブロッキングよりもこっちかな、やっぱ。これを欲しいからな。で、この27が欲しいね。これを貯めたい。やべ、11分か。いや、ちょっと、誰が活躍したか見たいな。まあでもやっぱ意図的にサックスの時難しいな。そんなに走ってないんだな。イーラムだいぶ稼いだな、今回。まあ、結構イーラムに照準絞って、狙い通りにいけたかな。まあ、シープスもな、結構いいんですけどね。ちょっと年齢を考えて、今季限りになってんだよな。そう。 ハットン活躍してるね。インターセプター、ステーリングか、ステーリング。タックルフォーロスは、奥原とジョセフで、サックが芝。いいですね。じゃあちょっと今日は足早ですが、ここで終わりにしたいと思います。では。